Colorado, Washington, and Oregon, 3 states where recreational marijuana is legal. Could Vermont be next? Good evening, and thank you for staying with us. For News 10 ABC at 5:30, I'm Mark Baker.
And I'm Elisa Streeter. Thank you for joining us. Vermont is considering legalizing marijuana for recreational use, possibly joining 4 other states and the nation's capital.
But before lawmakers can vote, they ordered a study on legalization and hired an agency to hold public hearings. One of them is wrapping up right now. It's our top story. News 10 ABC's Heather Kovar is live in Bennington with more on what was said. Heather.
Yes, and you're right. They just wrapped up. Some of the people inside just walked by and, gave us the thumbs up. The hearings were held via Vermont Interactive Television, and one of its offices was here at the Senior Citizen Service Center. Most of the people I spoke to out on the streets today said that they are for the legalization of recreational use of pot. However, the chief of police here in Bennington says he is strongly against it and that it would be a step in the wrong direction. Public meetings held by the RAND Drug Policy Research Center, contracted by the state, are happening across Vermont on the issue of legalizing marijuana. Among those at this hearing, Scott Staylor. He's closely watching legislation that would legalize, tax, and regulate the production, sale, and recreational use of pot in Vermont.
Yeah, Vermont's pretty progressive and open-minded.
Staylor owns Green Mountain Hydroponic, a garden supply store on North Street in Bennington. He's been open 10 years.
Oh yeah, everybody gardens.
Other people on the street downtown Bennington who would comment don't seem to see pot as much of a problem.
I think that pretty much yes is better than doing other drugs. It's natural.
I'd rather see somebody that smoked too much, they'll fall asleep or eat too much, than a drunk and that gets violent and rowdy.
However, the chief of the Bennington Police Department says he is strongly against it, already having so many drug issues in the state.
We can't control alcohol. We can't control tobacco products. We don't want people under the age of 21 consuming alcohol. It's happening. We don't want people under the age of 18 to use tobacco products. It's happening.
He says legalization would make it more accessible to children.
Your kids know if you have marijuana in your desk drawer at home. They know if you have marijuana in your underwear drawer at home.
He says the state spends millions on treatment, and legalization of pot sends a mixed message. Well, the public hearing on this issue just wrapped up, and the report by the commission is due out in January. Reporting live in Bennington, Heather Kovar, News 10 ABC.